I know quite a few people who actually have attention disorders. I never got checked myself, but I have, like, just from my own kind of experience, I know that I have trouble focusing on certain things, and I forget the term for it. Again, never officially diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I have some sort of like minor attention disorder. Again, I forget the name of it. Basically, what happens is if I don't have music playing, so you'll notice in the streams there's always music playing. It's not ADD, it's something else. If I don't have music playing or I'm listening to something, my brain has trouble focusing because it's trying to do too many things at once. So if I'm trying to work with no music, I have a very hard time because I'll sit down to work and anything I hear, so if someone starts talking, it pulls me right out of it. If I'm doing something and something else pops up on another monitor, my attention goes right to it. As long as I have music playing, I can kind of, it gives my brain something else to focus on in a minor way that allows me to sit down and really focus on what I'm trying to do. So I almost always have music playing in some small capacity. There's a few other things in there, but really basically it's learning how to manage your, and it's basically how your brain works. And this goes for learning, same thing. When you're learning, when you're trying to animate, everyone's different and there's no rule that applies to everyone. I remember when I started learning to animate, everyone was telling me, because it's in the Animator Survival Kit, Milt Kahl said that you should never listen to music when you're animating because how else can you concentrate on anything else, and you need to just focus 100% on animation, nothing else. And for a long time, that was my rule. When I'm animating, I don't have music, I don't do anything else. I focus on the animation, and the same thing with classes and all of these things. No music, no distractions. And man, I had a hard time. I couldn't get into it. I'd sit down and I'm going to start working, and automatically my brain is going, oh, but you also have to do this and you have to do that. And don't forget about this. And it's like, I can't think straight. I can't focus 100% on what I'm doing because my brain is just wanting to go everywhere else. Eventually, I started listening to music again, and it just helped. It doesn't solve the issue. I still have a hard time concentrating sometimes, but it really does make a big difference for me because I can now sit down and focus on what I'm doing. So you have to find out what works best for you. And this can come from just talking with someone, a doctor or a psychiatrist, someone who knows how to deal with these kind of issues, because everyone's different and they might have kind of suggestions you can use. Reading about different ways you can adapt your learning style. Some people, for example, they learn visually, others learn better when they read, others learn better by doing and following. It's finding the best way for you. And it's going to be different. Everyone's going to have a slight variation. I know some people, when they work, they'll listen to a television show or a movie as they're working. I can't do that unless I've watched that show many times and I know it by heart. So for example, when I was a student, I would watch Wreck-It Ralph. I would just put it on one of my monitors and I'd listen to it. But it had to be because I had seen Wreck-It Ralph many, many times and I knew what was going to happen. The moment that it's something new, I can't focus because I automatically want to study and look at that thing. So yeah, there's no global answer for this, unfortunately. So I can't give you like, oh, just do this and it'll work out for you. Haha. No, it's going to be just trial and error, talking to a professional about things like this, someone who's dealt with other people trying to try to focus or do these things that require focus, see what tips and tricks they can give. But trying it out, finding the thing that works for you. And that goes for everyone. Even if it's just like, it's not a full like diagnosed thing, everyone learns differently, everyone works differently. So do what works best for you. If you need to listen to music, listen to music. I listen to video game music. For me, I have to listen to music that's kind of quiet and like not peaceful, but like not too loud. I know some people who listen to heavy metal when they're working, and it's just like, you can see it, just they're doing the headbanging. It's like, yeah, listen to music, and they're animating the most peaceful scene, and it's like, hey, if it works for them, that helps. So some people listen to podcasts, others watch Twitch, others watch TV shows. Everyone's different. Some people work better if they have a window in front of them, so they're able to look outside while they're working. Others, like, no outside distractions. They basically lock themselves into a cubicle and just stay there. It's whatever works best for you, and it's the process of finding out what that is. That's the tricky part. Yeah, hopefully that helps.